Okay, so in today's video, we are looking at introduction to the enterprise software, or rather enterprise resource planning software, ERP, using the SAP system. And because most persons have heard about SAP systems, how you can make a lot of money being an SAP consultant, but they do not really understand what goes on under the hood. So I'm going to give you a short introduction of the SAP system and what it really means. So let's say modern companies, okay, for instance, if we use the TechNovate company as an example, they are a leader in sustainable urban transport. TechNovate Design and Solution delivers innovative e-mobility, security, industrial, and consumer electronics solutions globally. So I'm not even sure if they use ERP system. I've not been in their company, but let's say, for instance, they use ERP system, right? So as a leader, they face constant pressure to deliver high quality products quickly while remaining cost efficient. So this pressure has intensified with globalization. So when you're talking of delivering globally, then there's a lot of pressure with rising customer expectation. So to compete, businesses like this needs powerful tools to handle vast amount of data, streamline operations, and collaborate across global supply chains. That's where enterprise resource planning software comes into the game. Now, if we want to go back in history, business have evolved dramatically since the early 20th century. And in the past, let's say small manufacturers, they go around and look for small suppliers in their neighborhood, right? And so those products are also sold to nearby stores, and everything is handled manually, including orders, payments, and contracts are both handled manually and with paper. But when you fast forward to the mid 20th century, with telephone, fax, and early computing, global sourcing began. So companies like this started finding suppliers across Europe, across different continents, to improve their product quality and also reduce cost at the same time, right? Now, for example, this company, what it's going to do now is that because it has a hyper connected supply chain, it can have the possibility of sourcing, for instance, lithium batteries from Asia, makes the scooter, for example, the assembly of scooters in Germany, Poland, maybe for lower cost, and then distributes these through online stores, right? Retail partners and warehouses across Europe and also globally. So every part of this process involves data, coordination, and money flow, which only enterprise resource systems can efficiently manage. So I'm introducing to you the ERP system. From website to warehouse to finance, one integrated system keeps the entire process flowing. So the next question will be, what is an ERP system? Okay, I've already given you an overview, so you should have a glimpse of what it is. Enterprise resource planning systems are integrated software platforms that connect all business functions under one digital roof. So whether it is buying of raw materials, okay, whether it's buying of raw materials, producing scooters as an example, managing the inventory, hiring staff, paying vendors. So all these business functions are carried out under one digital roof. And now for the enterprise resource planning, for the ERP, SAP ERP S/4HANA ensures that the department are not working in isolation. So everyone sees the same data, sales, finance, logistics, the human resources, everything is connected. Now, let's look at an example of how ERP works, a real world example. So let's take a simplified version of what happens when a customer places an order on TechNova's website. So the ERP system logs the order and checks if the scooter is in stock. And then if not available, it triggers production and checks if parts are in inventory. So if it checks and then some parts are missing, the system sends out purchase proposals to the suppliers. And once parts arrive, production is scheduled. After production is scheduled, when the assembly is done, the product is shipped. Then the ERP updates the inventory and generates an invoice. So payment is tracked and recorded, everything done automatically. So this is how the ERP system works in a real life scenario. So everything is done automatically. And if you have a business, you could also see ways of how the ERP system can be customized based on your system, on your business flow. Okay, so that takes us to the standard versus the custom softwares. So companies can choose whether to use the standard software like SAP or Microsoft Dynamics or Oracle, or they use custom built solutions. So most companies actually prefer to use the standard ERP system because they are faster to implement. They are more affordable in the long term. You can regularly update with best practices. They are also very highly customizable through customizing options without touching the code. So customizing means tailoring the SAP system to, for example, TechNova's needs. So even standard software is not a one-size-fits-all. So SAP lets companies customize based on their organizational structure, their business roles, interfaces and forms, authorizations and roles. So customization helps to adapt SAP to any business model, from unique part numbers to local tax rules and everything. So if you have a business out there and you're thinking, oh, I'm going globally, or I've gone globally, and you need everything under one digital roof, then SAP is the right tool for you. I will spare you the theory of evolution of supply chain and the 5 generations of the SAP system. So from SAP R1 to S4HANA, SAP has actually continually redefined how business software works. So with S4HANA, business gets real-time insights, intelligent automation, and a cloud-ready future. So that's the overview of how the enterprise resource planning software powers modern companies. In the next video, I'm going to be exploring the SAP S4HANA Intelligent Enterprise. So don't miss the next video. For more of this, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.